This is the first of 3 episodes about the campsites around about Khwai area. As we normally go to Northgate and Magotho, we were quite surprised by some of the so-called lesser known campsites. Join us on a venture to explore them and see what they have to offer and what there is to enjoy. When you turn the key, the fun starts, but as most of you know, there is a lot of preparation and organizing to be done before that happens. But the planning is just as much fun. The trip, where to go, what to eat, when and what to pack, how to prepare the vehicle is just as much fun. Here we go. We are leaving Tuuthebe Lodge in Letlhakane on our trip to the Khwai. Last minute pop in at Maun to purchase the last minute necessary things to be prepared for the bush. This piece of road is very corrugated, but the whole road up to Khwai is slow going, especially if you are pulling a trailer. I surely suggest, if you are planning on doing some shopping in Maun, rather to sleep over in one of the many campsites in and around Maun. Even Kazankini, as it is not that far after crossing the buffalo fence, and then you are already in the bush and sure not to have a late night of loud town music. Mababe River Lodge is located outside Mababe village. As you cross the bridge, about 100 meters, you turn right again into the lodge. We were afraid about noises from the village, as it is not far from it, but it was not a problem at all. If you plan a trip in this direction, I can really recommend staying for a night or two at Mababe River Lodge. It quite exceeds our expectations. We had some trouble with the lights, so we left Tuuthebe Lodge in Letlhakane a little bit late and ended up arriving at Mababe River Lodge after sunset. The owner seems quite relieved to see us arrive, as they obviously were worried. They quickly sorted us out and was very helpful, and even offered to help us pitch camp and light up our fire. But as it was late already, we only set up the necessary to sleep and just grab a snack for dinner. for Mababe River Lodge, we drove in a northern direction along the river and we delivered quite nice game sightings. We are not far from the lodge, sitting at the hyena den. There is 3 different sizes of pups. Look at the old lady with the worn down teeth. Her pups is definitely very small. Despite her obvious old age, she seems in quite a good condition. This is very special. I tried to count them, but it's nearly impossible. I'm sure there's more than 500 of them. They are on their way to the river. Let's go and wait for them at the water. If you're planning a trip in this direction, I can really recommend staying for a night or two at Mababe River Lodge. It quite exceeds our expectations. This is interesting. The water is disappearing into some sort of a hole. Just keep on flowing and it doesn't fill up. I even went back the next day to check on it, maybe an old ant nest or borer of some sort, but why it doesn't fall up I can't explain. Between morning and afternoon drive, it's nice to come and cool down at the pool, and the children even suggest that we stay at Mababe River Lodge for the whole trip. The campsite at Mababe River Lodge is very nice with your own ablution, hot water and flush toilet, and a nice braai stand. There's not that much shade, so if you have an awning or a gazebo, it will be advisable to bring it with. The ablution is clean and well maintained, and a big plus is that there is 220 volt available. It is so relaxing to have a breakfast with a view like this. As we were leaving for Xwabaxwe and have to pack up, we decide to spoil ourselves with a breakfast at the lodge. This exceeds our expectations. As you can see, it's quite a breakfast for more than a reasonable price. We spent 2 nights at Mababe River Lodge. Very nice campsite. Each campsite has its own ablution block and nice dining area with a swimming pool, open plan, a little bit of water in front of them, so there's, from the veranda you can watch the impala and waterbuck, zebra, wildebeest. You have yeah, quite a nice campsite. Not a lot of people. The campsites are a little bit close to each other, and shade is a little bit on the scarce side, so if you can provide your own shade, it will be good. We drove next to the river. There was a lot of game. We saw elephants, lot of buffalo, zebra, wildebeest, so definitely would recommend Mababe River Lodge for a stay over, or just even for 2 or 3 nights. It's just outside Mababe. You just cross over the steel bridge on the right hand side, and easy to reach, and yeah, the staff and the people are very friendly. Very nice campsite. Look out for our next episode as we stay at Xwabaxwe and khwaihippo pool campsite.
So sometimes we come and cross Hippo, so very short distance, so there we going to just increase our speed.